make sure that you are comfortable and that you're not feeling, I don't know, the joints hurting or things like that. So we're going to move back and forth, side to side. Let that breath flow long and deep as you move from your hip bone to your hip bone. Side to side, back and forth. Now, I want you to start to engage your obliques, so I'm going to actually lift my hip right off the mat. So I'm going to lift up so that my obliques have to work a little harder. And then I'm going to try to lift the opposite hand. So my right hip comes off, my left hand reaches up, and I start to move side to side, side to side. 4 more, like I'm lifting tall, lifting tall. Now, if I can, I'm going to take that opposite leg and lift it up. Pull the hip up and the leg, engaging more of my obliques. Let's go. 4 more, 3 more, 2, 1, and rest. Bring the soles of your feet together. Boy, that felt good in my waistline. Let your legs just plop back and forth. Let them go. Let those inner thighs stretch. Let that energy move back and forth. 4 more, 3 more, 2, and 1. I'm going to draw those legs all the way up together. Remove anything that you might have underneath you so that you can stretch your spine back to the wall behind you. As the shoulders stretch forward, let your scapula stretch. Feel your back stretch. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale that air. Now I'm going to come up, stretching out my spine. I'm going to scoop the belly, roll the spine again. Imagine just the low back almost touching the ground. And then come right back up. Let's do that again. So I'm going to kind of come forward a little bit because I know I have something behind me. I'm going to squeeze my tummy, round my back, hold on to the shins. And then slowly come just to the low back and then come up and lift tall. Can you do that again? So if you could not get back up, where was it in your body that you could come back up? So I'm going to come down and I want to grip my tummy muscles hard. And I want to touch my low back into the earth. But if I cannot come up slowly enough, if I have to jerk myself up, I've gone too far down. So let's try to find your level. Here we go. Again, how far can you go down, letting go of your hands, and then come back up and pull tall through the spine. Let's do it again. Round your back, come down any amount, and then come right back up, gripping your stomach muscles. So this is about learning to grip your tummy. So round your spine, come down to that point where you can absolutely feel your stomach engaging, and then come back up. Now we're going to go to that point that you need to be at for you, and I'm going to pump up into my thighs, up and down. 4 more. So it might be all the way down, it might be halfway down, it might be tiny motions like this. I want you to round that back, round that spine, scoop that belly deep to your spine, grip those tummy muscles. Now start to engage your inner thigh muscles. 2 more, 1 more, and release. Soles of your feet together, let your legs release out to the side. Hopefully you were gripping your stomach muscles, pulling them in, and engaging that hard and strong. Now, we all have a blanket, so we're going to use that blanket. So I'm going to pull it over here, because I asked you to get a blanket or a pad or something like that. I'm going to round my blanket up, and I'm going to stick it in between my knees, and I'm going to show you on the side view what we're going to do. So I'm going to squeeze the blanket hard and strong. Now I'm going to engage my inner thighs this time. Now you know how far you can go down, because that last exercise showed you how far you're going to go down. So I'm going to squeeze the inner thighs and pull up. Through my inner thighs, I grip that blanket and I pull up. Think of your belly as pulling down in your inner thighs, squeezing hard. Let's go. 4. All the way up to a flat back. 3. pull up. 2. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And 1. Squeeze, 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 squeeze that blanket and rest. Bring the soles of your feet together. Let your legs plop out. So you didn't have to go all the way to the ground. That was part of that exercise, is finding where you can grip your stomach muscles, where you were stronger in your body. Not my body, your body. So we're going to do that one more time, finding the level that you can literally be strong. So even if it's right here and then pulling up, but remember, you're squeezing the blanket. Let's go. Squeeze the blanket. Squeeze it up. It's like riding a horse. And the horse is getting unruly. You've got to use those inner thigh muscles to hold on. Come on, squeeze into those inner thigh muscles. Pull up. One more time. Squeeze those inner thigh muscles. Pull up. Now we're going to squeeze those inner thigh muscles. Come all the way down. Lift the leg up in the air. Keep squeezing. We're going to move side to side with my hands out to the side like a letter V. And I want to squeeze that blanket. So we're going to go to the right side. My right thigh is going to pull up into that blanket, pushing the legs to the left. Now my left leg comes up and it pushes in and pulls my legs to the right. Try to keep your shoulders down on the earth. Don't let the shoulders lift up. Exhale your air and pull the belly down as you come up. So I take a deep breath here. Exhale. And I go to the other side. Breathe in. Exhale. So on that exhalation, drive that belly down. Drive it down. Keep those shoulders solid on the mat. Squeeze and squeeze. And can you imagine looking to the right side? As my legs are left, I'm going to look slightly to the right. I'm going to pull the belly in on my exhalation, lifting the left leg up, and I roll those legs to the left. The right. Now I look slightly to the left. My right leg pulls up. I squeeze that belly down, and I move to the left. So my head is going to go to look to the direction I want to pull my legs up to. So let your legs pull up to your look of your face, wherever your face is looking. So I look to the right. I'm going to pull up and over to the right. I look slightly to the left. I pull up and over to the left. 2 more. Side to side. Last one. And release the blanket. If you need to put that blanket behind your head, go ahead and do so if you need that support. Otherwise, just bring those legs one at a time to the floor. Open up your legs, lift your toes up, and shift your legs back and forth, side to side. Just release any residual buildup in that body. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let those thighs release. Let your body release. Take that deeper breath in and that longer exhalation. Now, I'm going to walk my feet back together. I'm going to bring my palms down on the floor like a letter V. I'm going to extend my right leg straight out, but my knee should be level with my left knee. So this leg is pointing slightly up to the sky with the knees touching each other. Now scoop your belly in hard and strong. Try to keep that position as I pull the left leg up and I pull the left leg down to the ground. Pull your stomach muscles in hard. So take a deep breath in. Exhale. Pull down as those legs come up. Pull down as those legs very gently touch the ground. Notice the right knee is level with the left knee. 2 more. You can squeeze those inner thigh muscles if you want, but make sure your abs are tight and strong. 1 more. Pull your tummy muscle in deep. Last one. Good job. And release. Draw that leg in. Let's go with the other leg. Knees are together. This leg points at an angle with my knees level with each other. Pull your tummy in. Take that deep breath in. As you exhale, drive the belly down. Pull those legs up and barely touch them to the ground. Exhale. Breathe. Wait for your your breath. You don't have to move fast. This is working with that breath. Try to keep those thighs level with each other, the knees. 2 more. 1 more. And release those legs. Draw one leg at a time up to your stomach. Roll it around. Now, you have a choice to do 1 leg or 2 legs. Your choice. I'm going to, again, draw my right leg level with my left knee. I'm going to tuck my chin up. Bring my hands off the ground by sliding them down to my hips. Drawing the shoulders deeper to my rib cage. And I'm going to pump my hands vigorously. Now, if I can do both legs, I pull those legs out so that they're level with each other, and I pump. Or I can have 1 leg down, but try to keep the angle. Knees together, up. Pulse those hands. Come on, deep breath. Breathe in. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring your legs a little higher up. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale. Woo! One more time. Breathe in. And exhale, and rest your body. Circle those legs. Circle. How did you do, you guys? Were you comfortable? Your neck. It might not be comfortable, so you have to build your neck up. But it can't be down here on this exercise. I really want the chin down, looking towards the chest. So you really would have to build that up really high in order to keep your head looking down. So however you choose to do it, but make sure you build it up for yourself. Ready? Drop the left leg, the right leg on the ground. Bring your left leg level with it. Tuck the chin into your chest. Try to keep your hips square and pulse vigorously up and down. Through the arm, right from the shoulder out to the fingertips. So it's not a press like this. It is a strong pump through the arms. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 5. Breathe in. Now, if you want both legs to come out, just let them push out, or you can lift them higher. Your choice. Breathe in. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And rest that energy. Let your legs rock side to side. Open up your legs as wide as you can. Open them. Let your body rest back and forth. Let it rest. Shifting from the left hip to the right hip, left hip to right hip. Now I'm going to take those legs right back overhead. I'm going to bring my hands on my head, and I'm going to cross over a straight leg. If you need to bend your knees, please do. And if you want to keep them on the ground, you're more than welcome to. You're still working those obliques. So you have that choice. Straight leg, bent leg off the ground or on the ground. Choose your level for you. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to add a leg out and in like a scissor. Here we go. Back and forth. We're still crossovering. On the floor, this is what it would look like. On the floor. My feet come to the floor and I cross over. Just like that. You saw how I was doing it originally, out and in, so you have a choice what you want to do. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5. Breathe long and deep. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Bring those legs deep to your chest. Circle them around. And reverse that circle. Reverse. Lift those legs up again. Flex and point your toes. Flex and point. Flex and point. Flex and point. Now open up twice and pull together twice. 1, 2, together, together. Out, out, together, together. 1, point, flex, out, point together. Flex out, point together. Now crisscross. 1, 2, flex out. Crisscross, flex out. 1, 2, flex out. 2, 2, flex out. 3, 3, flex. 4, flex. 5, 3 more. 6, 2 more. 7, 1 more. 8, hold it out. Circle your ankles. 4, 3, can you hold your inner thigh if you want? Yes, yes, you can. Reverse that circle. Reverse that circle. Just hold those legs. 4 more. 3 more. Now hold your foot flexed. Squeeze your inner thighs. Squeeze your belly deep to your spine. Come out. Point your toes. Let's do that again. Now start to pull your belly down. Squeeze your inner thighs. Draw your legs up towards the chest. Again, flex. Squeeze those inner thighs. Come out on the point. Exhale. And open up on the breath. Exhale. Open up on the breath. Draw your knees in. Keep them separated. And circle those legs in a big circular motion. Reverse that circle. Go the other way. Other way. Good. All right. So we're going to take our legs to a double leg stretch. So you kind of know the level that you're going at because we've worked at it now several times. I'm going to shoot my legs out in front of me. My hands are going to go all the way behind my ears. I'm going to draw my chin to my chest, or I'm going to pile up my blanket to give my head support. So either you have that support on the blanket, or you tuck that chin into your chest and you look down at your belly. Take a deep breath in. Reach those hands and legs out away from the body. Hold. Now, if you cannot hold that, you need to bring your legs up higher. So you need to be able to hold your position and exhale in. Good. Again, let's do it again. We're going to hold it for about 8 counts. Ready? Breathe in. And exhale, hold. 2. Now, where is it that your legs should be to hold? Keeping your spine neutral. Pull the belly in. Hold that energy and breathe deep. Now, on the next exhalation, come in. Rest your head for a moment and rock those legs side to side. So we're going to do that 2 more times. You have got to find the spot that you are working your stomach, but you're not overworking your back. You should never feel your back on these exercises. So that means you have to position those legs just right, that your abs work hard. Okay, so ready? Do you have that neck support? Or are you looking down at your belly, using your rib cage? Breathe in and hold for 8, 7. Keep pulling the belly, driving it down to the spine. 3, 2, 1. Come in. Rest your body. Let it rock side to side. So these are holds. This is about awareness of your stomach pulling deeper to the spine. It's about strength. Wherever you're at, and I know that there is a spot that you can hold it for you. Again, breathe in. Whether it be lower, some of you are stronger. Whether it be higher, some of you need that support. Let's go for 8, 7. Draw those abs deep into your spine. Squeeze your inner thighs. Keep those arms level with your shoulders. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come in and circle around. Circle around. Reverse that energy. Good. Okay. Single leg stretch. We're going to come up. So if some of you want, you can draw your leg down to the ground and straight leg up. Straight leg up. I'm going to come up and touch my thigh. Touch my thigh. Touch my thigh. Or maybe I'm going to bring my legs up and come down towards the earth. Straight leg. Straight leg, or maybe halfway down for my body because my body rocks too much. And so we're not going to let the body rock. But if I drop that leg and my whole body bounces, that leg is going too far down. Come on, pull your belly deep to your spine and breathe. For 4 more, 3 more, 2 more. Now, can you bring your hands behind your head and cross with this? 1. We're going to do 8 of these. 7. Breathe. Long inhalation. 6. Come on, really engage those abs. 5. With breath. 4. You can go from the floor up or you're halfway down. 2 more. 1 more. And rest that energy. Capture those legs. Circle them around and reverse the circle. Let them go the other way. Woo. Taking a deep breath in and rest, rest, rest. Okay, so I'm going to take my left leg and lift it up. I'm going to bring my right knee level with that left leg. Palms down on the earth, palms down. I'm going to take this leg and bring it all the way over to my right side as far as I can, that whole left leg. Now I want to feel my obliques engaging hard. Then I'm going to take my left hand and lift it up across the body as I come up. I open my left hand and I come across. Notice my right hand stays on the earth at all times. So I open that left hand and I pull in. Open the left hand, pull it over to the right leg or the right knee. Let's go. 4 more. Work those obliques. 3 more. Use that hand. 2 more. Breathe, exhale, and switch legs. My right leg comes up, my left leg is bent. So my right hand comes off the earth just an inch. I'm going to bring my legs clear over to the left side. My left hand stays on the ground. I'm going to bring that right hand across the left knee. 1, come on, let it work. 2, all the way off to the side. 3, 4, drive that belly deep to the spine. Exhale when you come up. Breathe when you go out. Exhale. Breathe. Exhale. Breathe. 1 more time. Exhale. Breathe and relax. Oh. Okay, so I don't know how I should show you this. I don't know if it should be a straight on or the side. I think I'll go to the side. And so you can see, you stay where you are. I'm going to bring my legs straight up to the sky. Right here. Right up to the sky. This is about coordination. My hands come up as well. So it's going to be my right leg and my left hand. Notice the left leg stays still and the right hand stays still. It's my left hand, boom, my right leg. My hips stay solid on the earth and my shoulders stay solid on the earth. These are called opposites. I'm working opposites, but the 2 other points don't move at all. Just the left hand and just the right foot. 2 more. 1 more, and let it rest for a moment. Give yourself a break. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Good job, you guys. We're going to go to the other side, so I'm going to lift those legs right back up in the air. It's going to be my right hand, left foot. Right hand, left foot. Are you ready? Drop down, come up. Try to keep your hips solid on the mat. Don't let your hips rotate. Notice the right leg and the left hand do not move at all. They do not move. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Now it's like a tick-tock. Are you ready? Right foot, left hand. Left foot, right hand. Tick and tock. Let's go. Back and forth. 4, 3, come on, you can do it. 2, 1, and rest. So whether you did it or didn't do it, I want you to practice that one. It is so good for the brain, for the mind, for the body. It is like a really great coordination. Okay, draw your knees one at a time to your chest. Circle them around. Release any residual buildup in that low back. Let it go and reverse that circle. Let it go the other way. We're going to roll all the way over to our tummy. All the way over. So I'm going to roll all the way down. And I'm going to take my elbows and place them on the ground. So, elbows on the ground, shoulders down to the rib cage. I'm going to let go of my buttock muscle for a moment. Just let it stretch into my low back. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale the air. Now I'm going to start to grip my thighs and lift them up off the earth and squeeze the buttock muscle as hard as you can. Really squeeze it. I'm going to take my left hand off to the side. My right hand comes down, so that the elbow is bent, and I rest my head on my left hand. Now, as I come up, I'm going to squeeze just the right arm up and down, keeping the arm level with my shoulder, trying to get that whole left side of my body to come up, squeezing the right side of the buttock muscle. The right side helps me lift the left arm up. 4 more. 3 more. 2. Come on, squeeze the right side of your buttocks. 1, and rest. Shake it. This is an awareness. I want you to be aware of the muscles that you are gripping. Now I keep my left elbow bent. My right arm reaches out all the way behind me. I'm going to come up with that arm and down. I'm going to squeeze the left side of my buttock muscle to help lift that right arm up. 8. 7. Come on, keep your hips solid. 5. Go as high as you can. 6. Way up with that spine. 5. Squeeze the buttock muscles. Keep gripping your legs deep into the earth. 4. 3. 2, 1, and let it rest. Shake your hips, move your legs side to side, let everything go. So we're going to do a tick-tock on that. Left hand, right hand. Are you ready? So my left hand comes out, my right hand comes out, I let my head rest. Now again, this is about squeezing your buttock muscle and squeezing your thighs deep into the earth, pointing your arches and pressing those arches deep into the earth. I lift up with my left hand, I lift up with my right hand like an airplane. Level with my shoulders. 1. Way up there. 2. 3. 4. 5. Now, can you, like an airplane, go side to side or do one at a time? Or I'm going to go side to side with this motion. 4. Side to side. 3. Keep it up. 2. 1. And let it rest. Put your hands on your forehead, let your legs shift back and forth. And if you have to, bring your hands by the ribs, come up, and let your low back stretch. When you do these exercises, you feel your low back because you are working it, and it can feel a little irritated, especially if you're not really strong in those muscles yet. So let's just round our back. If you have a knee issue, just keep your hips a little higher up like this, and let everything rest for a moment. Can you round your spine all the way up into cat? Like a real strong cat. Pulling the belly up, rounding that low back, tucking the chin in, getting everything to stretch out. Good. Now I'm going to hold my tabletop motion, left leg out, and I'm going to pulse that left leg up. Trying to keep my shoulders square, hips square as I pulse that leg up. Tighten your stomach muscles and breathe long and deep for 4, 3, 2, and hold it up. Extend the right arm out and hold that energy. Hold it. Try to keep the shoulders square. Try to keep the hips square. Pull that belly deeper to your spine for 4, 3, 2, 1. Now drop that hand. We're going to come back with that leg and rest into child's pose, or keep your hips up high if you have a knee issue. Open your legs wider, let your belly fall through your thighs, shift your hips back and forth. Remember, keep your hips up higher if you feel this in your knees. And if you want more knee support, put a blanket under the knee. Be supported, you guys. Be supported. Here we go. Shake the ribs. Come round the spine up into a strong cat. Breathe long and deep. Exhale, come back into tabletop. Find your neutral. I'm going to extend my right leg out. And if I didn't already put a blanket behind my knee, I might need to do that for knee support. And I'm going to pulse that leg up, trying to keep the hips square and the shoulders square. I'm not moving my body at all to pulse this leg. I'm squeezing the back of my buttocks. I'm squeezing my hamstring to lift that leg up without disturbing any other part of my body. 4 more. 3 more. 2. Now keep squeezing it up. Extend that left hand up. And remember, whether this arm is down or up, the shoulders still stay the same. So I reach out through my fingers, through my toes, pulling up the belly to the spine, keeping the spine neutral. For 4, 3, 2, drop the hand, drop the leg, come back into child's pose, shift your hips, move them back and forth, keep your hips up high, or drop them low, your choice. Always you have a choice whether you're going to go low or high in this child's pose. Shift your hips, shift your body, take a deep breath in. Exhale, roll that spine up, sit on your right hip, all the way on your right hip. I'm going to come all the way down to the ground, all the way down. I'm going to keep both legs straight, and I'm going to bring my other hand right behind my ear, keeping my elbow up. Now, if you feel that you would like to come up here with your hand back, you can. This I like too because it keeps my body stronger and it gives me more support, but sometimes my shoulder or my neck doesn't like this position. So I go all the way down. So let's go with a tiny little passe up and down. Keep those shoulders down. Notice my body doesn't shrink. It doesn't fold in on itself. I keep these ribs strong, the tummy strong. Coming up, I keep the body in the same spot. 2 more. It doesn't have to be high in the air. 1 more. The higher it goes, the more my body will want to scrunch into it, and I don't want that to happen. I want you to stabilize through your whole body. 2 more. Keeping your ribs pressing in towards each other. Shoulders down to those ribs. 1 more. Reverse. Come up, point, and rest. Flex, point, and rest. Flex, point, come down. My bottom leg is solid on the earth. Notice it doesn't lift. There's no bouncing in that leg. 1 more time. Come up, in, and down. Now pulse that leg up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Flex it. 1, 2, 3. Keep those shoulders down. Tummy tight. 4 more. 3, 2, 1, and point. For 4, 3, 2, and flex. It's 1, 2, point and flex. It's point and flex and point and flex. It's 4, 3, 2. Now circle the legs. Circle. 4, 3, 2. Reverse the circle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Draw that knee up to your arm. The arm up. Keep your body strong. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach behind and reach forward and tilt forward as that leg reaches back. Come right back up with that leg lifting tall and the hand lifting tall. Let's do it again. Reach out all the way. All the leg goes behind you. Hand comes in front. Now I'm going to pull that leg up as that hand comes up and hold that energy, dropping the leg. Bring your hands on your hips and lift both legs up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Walk yourself up. Now that hip has worked, and it is a little bit like, woo, I feel it, I feel it. Let that left hip come up and down, up and down. The leg position does not have to be this position. That leg can be off to the side if you're feeling that in that leg, so let it come off to the side as we lift that hip up and down. Up and down. 2 more. 1 more. Now I'm going to come all the way like a cartwheel down and just gentle stretch and breathe. All the way down. Now I'm going to come back onto my right elbow. I'm going to lift my left hand up. I'm going to pull my hips all the way up in the air, all the way up. And I can stretch this leg out if I want and stretch the whole rib cage. Keep opening up that stretch and breathe. Open up that arm, sit down, walk right up, swing those legs to the other side, and we're going to come all the way down. So again, you can cradle your head, you can put it on your blanket, you can choose whatever you want on that head for support, or you can come all the way up here, bringing the hand behind and drawing the shoulders deep down to the rib cage. We're going to start with a passe. So the shoulders stay down. Remember, I'm not shrinking my body. A shrink is I tuck my body in. I keep my body tall, really tall. I pull those ribs together. The shoulders press down. They never come forward, and I keep my body as tall as I can. Let's go. 4 more. With all that strength you can muster, keep the body strong. Don't let it shrug in on itself. Keep lifting up through the whole chest, shoulders pressing down to the rib cage. Reverse that energy. Flex, point, and come down. The bottom leg is powerful. It is pushing deep down into the earth. There's never any part of my body that I am neglecting. The bottom leg pushes deep down into the earth. The upper body is powerful and strong. One more time. Come all the way up. Flex. Hold it out. We're going to pulse it up. 2, 3. Now as I pulse, notice the upper body's not shaking or moving. 4, 3, 2, and flex. It's 1 because I'm squeezing my buttock muscles. I'm squeezing my inner thigh and my outer thigh and my tummy muscles. And point, 2, 3, 4, and flex. 2, 3, 4, and point. 2, and flex. 2, and single. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now circle that leg, circle, 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 but don't let the upper body circle. Just keep it strong. Good job. Reverse that circle. 4, 3, 2, hand over the head, pull in and up. In and up. It's 4, 3, 2. Now this is where we do that long stretch. I pull out, I come forward. I reach that leg as far back as I can as my hand reaches forward. And then I bring that leg up as high as I can. Let's do that again. Reach way out. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. And come way up. Woo! Put your hand on your hip. Both legs come up and down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way up. Woo! Let that hip rest. Let it rest, let it rest, or keep that leg straight out, your choice. Remember, you do have a choice every time you do something. You have a choice, whether you're going to hurt yourself or be safe. And that is the only choice you have, is to listen to your body and respect what it's telling you. So if you don't like this knee back, keep it straight. We're going to do a full cartwheel all the way down to the floor, all the way down for a nice stretch. Just let it go. Let it go. Now I'm going to take my elbow down onto the earth. I'm going to lift my hips up here, or I'm going to bring my bottom leg straight and pull up. This is a great stretch, you guys. Not only is it a good, core strength, but it's also a great stretch. Let it stretch. Lift up, all the way up. Sit down, come all the way up. Swing your legs together, the soles of your feet together, and let your legs just plop out. Just let them plop. Oof. Boy, do I feel those in my legs. My hips are a little bit tight right now. So I'm going to come back, and I'm going to open my toes to the sky, and I'm going to let both legs shift left to right, just loosening up those joints. Kind of let your legs plop down, lift your toes up. Make sure your foot follows your knee. Let your body go opposite those legs. Opposite the legs, opposite the legs. One more. Last one. Come right back up. Bring the soles, come out. Let your inner thighs plop out for a moment. Just let them plop, 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 plop. Then I'm going to take my right hand on my shin, left shin. Left hand comes up and I just stretch out, keeping both hips solid on the earth. Solid. Scoot the belly, roll down, and then come up on the other side. Don't bypass any part of this stretch. This is amazing for the waist. It's amazing for that whole rib cage all the way out to the hip bone. Scoop the belly in. Now reach way out over that left foot. Feel all those muscles stretching, 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 and then come right back up on the breath. Exhale. Let it all stretch. Feel it. All the way through the ribs. All the way down to the waistline. All the way down to the hip. And the upper back. Feel it. Let your body rest. Forward any amount. Elbows gliding past the shins. Hands very light on the toes. I'm not pulling up on the foot. I'm using my elbows to stretch forward. Let your body stretch. Feel that low back stretching. Feel the opening of that lumbar spine. If it hurts too much, come up a little higher. But it's a great stretch for me because I'm always tight in that area. And I love the stretch for the low back and the inner thighs. And then come up, lift all the way out, breathe in. Exhale over your toes for a spine stretch. I'm not trying to touch the toes. I'm actually pulling my belly in, and I'm really rounding the back to stretch that spine. And then come up on the breath. Interlock your hands behind you. Draw the shoulder blades together. Lift the chest up taller. Breathe in. As I exhale, I come up, and this time I just try to collapse forward. Any amount. I could touch my toes. I could bring my hands on my thighs on the floor. On anywhere, I can just let my body go. Let it go. Breathing in. Exhale. On the next breath, come up. Exhale, shake it out, and thank you guys. Thank you for staying with me, joining me today on this beautiful day. It's such a great day. Thank you so much.